They live where we can't see. They feel things we can't always understand. But their destiny, in ways we are just beginning to grasp, is deeply intertwined with ours. Welcome, today. We're journeying into a realm that exists parallel to our own, a world of beings created from smokeless fire, known as the Jinn. The Quran, in a profound and clear statement, tells us, "And I did not create Jinn and humans except to worship me." This single verse is the foundation of our shared existence. It's not just a declaration. It's a shared purpose, a common destiny handed to two vastly different species. We, humans, were fashioned from clay, from the earth. The Jinn were created from a smokeless flame of fire. Earth and fire, visible and invisible. Yet, at the core of our creation, we were both granted the most precious, and perhaps most perilous, gift of all: free will. Think about what that means. The ability to choose. We can choose to build or to destroy, to love or to hate, to follow a path of light or to wander in darkness. This capacity for choice is what defines our journey, what gives our lives meaning. And it's the exact same for the Jinn. They are not one-dimensional spirits or mythical phantoms from folklore. They are a complex society of individuals, each with their own personality, their own struggles, and their own capacity for immense good or profound evil. They have families, communities, beliefs, and even different faiths, just like us. There are righteous Jinn who dedicate their lives to worship and goodness. There are mischievous ones, and then there are those who have chosen a path of rebellion and corruption, led by the most infamous of them all, Iblis or Satan. His story is a powerful lesson in itself. He was not always the enemy. He was a devout worshipper among the Jinn, so devoted that he was elevated to a high rank among the angels. But when Allah created Adam, the first human, and commanded all to bow, Iblis refused. His pride, his arrogance, his belief that his fiery origin made him superior to a being of clay, led to his downfall. He chose rebellion. He chose envy. And his choice had consequences that have rippled through time, affecting both Jinn and humankind ever since. This is the crux of our shared story. Our choices don't happen in a vacuum. We often forget this. We live our lives, making thousands of small decisions every day, thinking they only affect us or the people we can see. But the Jinn, remember, they exist in a dimension layered over our own. They can see us, but we can't see them. This gives them a unique perspective. They are witnesses to our lives, our secret acts of kindness, our moments of weakness, our private prayers, and our hidden transgressions. Imagine living your life knowing you are constantly being observed by an unseen nation. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Our actions, our words, the energy we put out into the world, it all echoes into their realm. When we fill our homes with recitation of the Quran, with prayers, with positivity and gratitude, we are not just uplifting our own spirits. We are creating an environment of light that attracts righteous Jinn and repels those with ill intentions. We are, in essence, fortifying our spiritual homes. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that even simple acts, like saying Bismillah in the name of God before eating or entering our homes, are spiritual shields that prevent malevolent Jinn from joining us. These aren't just rituals. They are conscious acts of acknowledging a reality beyond our perception. They are choices. Conversely, when a space is filled with anger, negativity, forbidden music, or neglect of spiritual duties, it becomes an inviting place for the rebellious Jinn. They thrive in chaos and despair. They whisper temptations, amplify our anxieties, and try to sow discord between loved ones. Their goal, as instigated by Iblis, is to lead humans astray, just as they themselves were led astray. They exploit our weaknesses, our anger, our greed, our desires, subtly pushing us towards choices that will harm us and distance us from our Creator. This interaction is a two-way street. Their world influences ours, and ours influences theirs. Think of it like two parallel rivers flowing side by side. Sometimes, the currents are so strong they cause ripples that cross the banks, affecting the other river's flow. Our spiritual state can attract or repel them. Their whispers can influence our thoughts and actions if we are not vigilant. This is why Islam places such a strong emphasis on seeking refuge in God from the influence of the accursed Satan. It's a recognition of this unseen battle, this constant test of our free will. Our destiny is shared because our ultimate purpose is the same: to worship God. This worship isn't just about prayer and fasting. It is about every choice we make: to be honest in business, to be kind to our neighbors, to control our temper, to be grateful for our blessings. These are all acts of worship. Every time we choose good over evil, we are not only elevating our own spiritual standing, but we are also sending a powerful message that resonates in the unseen world. We are aligning ourselves with the forces of good, both human and Jinn. The story of the Prophet Solomon is a perfect example of this interconnectedness. He was given a unique miracle, the ability to command the Jinn. He harnessed their power not for tyranny, but to build the great temple, to accomplish magnificent feats, all in the service of God. This demonstrates that when human will is aligned with divine will, even the most powerful unseen forces can be subjected to the cause of good. It shows that the relationship doesn't have to be one of fear, but can be one of order and purpose under a single, divine authority. So, what is the moral of this parallel story? It is that your choices have a weight and a reach you cannot fully comprehend. The kindness you show when no one is watching might be witnessed. The temptation you resist in the privacy of your own mind is a victory that echoes in another realm. The prayers you whisper in the dark of night are a source of light that pushes back unseen shadows. Your life is a tapestry being woven with threads of choice, and this tapestry is part of a much larger, cosmic masterpiece that includes the world of the Jinn. Every thread you choose, whether bright or dark, affects the overall pattern. The unseen choices you make today are shaping unseen worlds. They are defining your character, influencing those around you, both seen and unseen, and ultimately determining your final destination. Our worlds are separate, yet our stories are one. A story of free will, of trial, of the choice between submission to our Creator or submission to our own ego. Let's make the conscious choice to fill our lives, our homes, and our hearts with light. Let's be mindful that we are never truly alone. And in doing so, we not only protect ourselves, but contribute to a universal struggle for goodness. A struggle shared by righteous souls across all realms. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unseen. I hope it gives you a new perspective on the power of your choices. If you found this reflection meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the deeper dimensions of our existence. Until next time, may your choices be blessed.